God does something po sa ating buhay, gradually, nagiging nai-strengthen din po yung ating faith. Well, Jesus did not rebuke him for having little faith. Jesus did not rebuke him for having cute faith. Like, you are not overwhelmed anymore with the problems, but wala kang peace. Alam niyo po, God often grows our faith gradually. Lahat po tayo nasa school of faith. Hindi po lahat tayo nang born again tayo, ang faith natin is sobra pa kasing laki ng mustard seed. O maybe kasing laki ba ng mustard seed? O maybe mas malaki pa sa mustard seed. No, hindi ganun kalaki ang faith natin. At marami din sa atin when we were born again, hindi tayo marunong mag-pray at humingi kay Lord. Na nandoon talaga yung faith natin. Alam niyo po, gradual po ang faith natin. Isa-isa po, when God does something po sa ating buhay, gradually, nagiging nai-strengthen din po yung ating faith. God grows our faith gradually. First, light, then clarity. Nang inopen ng eyes niya, sabi niya, I see the light, pero hindi ko klaro. It was faith first, then deeper understanding. Alam niyo po, nang tinanong ng ating Panginoon itong blind man, the blind man answered honestly. Alam na ni Jesus kung anong answer. At Jesus was not asking for information. He was asking the blind man to be honest about where he is. He does not say, I see completely. Hindi ganon sagot ng blind man. I see completely. He does not tell Jesus what he thinks Jesus wants to hear. He says this, something's changed, but I'm not completely healed. It's not clear. Why don't we just be honest where we are with the Lord Jesus Christ? He knows where you are spiritually. He knows where you are physically. He knows where you are mentally. And when you go to the Lord Jesus Christ, be honest. Tell Him what you feel. You know what? When this blind man told Jesus, I can see people, pero para silang kahoy na naglalakad. Well, Jesus did not rebuke him for having little faith. Jesus did not rebuke him for having cute faith. And nothing went wrong because Jesus does not make mistakes. He was partially healed. And I want you to know that partial healing is not failed healing. It's healing in progress. And then, Jesus touched him again. There was a time I asked the Lord, Lord, bakit hindi mo kinumpleto yung healing ko? And thank you for your prayers talaga, for praying for me after yung aking mild stroke. Kasi marami nagsabi nila, Pastor, ang bilis ng healing mo. In a matter of 2 months, naglalakad ka na. Ang iba dyan, wala. Nahihirapan pa. Pero ito, naglalakad ka na. You have a very fast recovery. Kahit ang doktor, sabi lang, grabe, ang bilis ng recovery mo. Nakita ko, naglalakad. Sabi ko, ang bilis ng recovery mo. Pero sa isip ko, hindi, kulang pa. At tinatanong ko, Lord, bakit hindi kompleto yung healing ko? It was a healing in progress pa. Progress. And I thank all of you for praying for me during that time. Yun po nag-strengthen sa akin eh. I know people are praying for me and I like to show these people that God answered their prayers. Maybe Maybe you are in the middle of your healing. Like, you are not overwhelmed anymore you are not overwhelmed with the problems, but wala kang peace. Or maybe you are not panicking every moment, but meron ka pa ring anxiety. Di ba? Pag may anxiety ka or worry sa life mo, di ba nagpapanik tayo? Yung dumaan ng anxiety, attacks, no? Nagkaroon ng depression. Di ba? Nagpapanik ka. Pero ngayon, wala ka ng panic. Pero meron ka pa ring anxiety. Or maybe you are not, doon ka talaga, nabagsak ka na sa buhay mo, pero hindi ka naman talaga doing great sa life mo. You know what? You are in the middle of your healing. And remember this, in the middle of your healing, that is the place where Jesus will meet you. It is not where you were. It will not be where you hope to be. Where you exactly is, where you are, that is where Jesus will meet you. And the good news is, He does not leave you in the middle of this unfinished business with your life.